Hey guys, and welcome back to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is episode 5 of Let's Play Yesterday Origins. In the previous episode, we ended up being John again and being back at this place. And we've just printed out the letter B for Baxter. Don't know where the printer is, but let's just go and investigate this this lovely room, which I enjoyed from the first game. A table with alchemy elements, part of your past. Not part of my future then. Oh, that's a shame. There is a little... Yeah, see that? Oh, no. Behind this, there was a little drawer. Let's see if I can turn it round. What's going on there? Let's click on that. Defying all logic, you extract an SD card from the SD port. Why is that defying all logic? Very strange thing to say. Right, let's click on here. You bought this laptop in New York a couple of years ago when you went there to bring Boris back here. Much better than French AZERTY keyboards where Q and W swap places with A and Z. You use this computer to research pieces, manage the shop's accounts, and from time to time play Crusader Kings. You love how realistic the game is, especially how you keep dying throughout the ages. On topic. Yeah, as I was saying, just this little thing behind in the first game was a little like letterbox thing. Doesn't look like I need it now though. Let's go and investigate the rest of the room then. What's all this junk in the middle? You sold all those pieces to another Parisian antique shop at a loss because you can't sell them to your clients. All these articles are supposed to leave this place last week. Okay, let's have a look what we have here. Hey, that box is not part of the auction lot. What is it? I'll have a look in a minute. An Augustus Rex vase from Meissen, Germany. Sometimes out of the blue you hear a melody. Ooh, that's nice. See the image of a red-headed girl. What part of your past does that image belong to? Ooh, that's intriguing. I bet we find out about her later on. The phoenix dies and rises from its ashes. Curious, isn't it? Again, on brand. I like it. Sometimes when you touch or look at certain items, you remember things from previous lives, although it's been happening less lately. You've touched that armor a zillion times and have never remembered a thing, so you're pretty sure you didn't fight in the Crusades. Can I click on anything here? No. No. Baxter. What does Baxter want? John? No. Exit. Let's have a quick look at what this box is. A simple box, the type you use to package certain articles and gifts for clients. Can I open it? Yeah, let's open it. Nothing there. I presume I have to put something in. Maybe I have to use this box to give to her. Let's click on her. No, nothing. Okay, I don't want to be Pauline just yet. I want to carry on looking. Up the stairs? No, not quite. Out the door. I guess we go up the stairs then. Oh, did I miss that? No, I didn't. There's nothing there. I can go out onto the balcony, I guess, or through the door. Let's have a look at this cross. If I remember rightly, this was Pauline's dad's work. Yeah. And we needed a mini cross to put in the middle. That was a fun puzzle from the first game. The cross made by Pauline's father is a reproduction of the original and it has an intricate aperture mechanism that makes the wheel spin, unblocking the drawer hidden in its base. Oh, a bit too fast that time. The 4 slots are for the 4 pins in the back of a smaller cross. And then right down here is the drawer. Can we open it? Petit was a weird fellow. How come he hid something like that in such a piece? This was from the first game. That's the exact animation from the first game. Oh, I've got a book. I've got the questioning of a book. Let's click on the questioning of the book actually. Pauline's dad hid his diary in the base of the Celtic cross. Oh, that's it. What about Baxter? Thanks to Google's infinite wisdom, you know that Baxter was on the cover of Smokers Monthly. So we're going to have to buy her some cigarettes or a pipe or something. It leads to a small attic in the commercial part of the shop, but the door on the other side is hidden by a huge painting. You cleaned the attic only yesterday. There's nothing there that can help you convince Victoria Baxter. Okay. Let's go out onto here then. I presume this is some kind of balcony. Oh no, I'm out. Oh, so that's like a basement then. Oh, that's weird. In fact, let's go. No. Shall I go back in? No, I won't go back in. I'm out now. I might as well talk to Boris. Because I haven't tried the front door yet, have I, in there? That goes through to the actual shop. The last friend you had when you called yourself Choke. Let's have a look at this fella. Without the kerchief, he really looks like the French author Georges Perec, who once wrote a complete book without ever using the letter E. And who are you, and who you are, I can't read that, and who you are certain you met, and who you are certain you met in a previous life. Read, Michael, read. Yet, despite his name, he doesn't have even the slightest trace of a Russian accent. What relationship does he have with the USSR? Probably none. Keep going. Keep going. Anything? No, that was a complete waste of time. Okay, never mind then. Let's talk to him. His official name is Boris Doe. He chose the first name himself. His last name was chosen by the insane asylum. Oh dear.
Hey, Boris.
Say, Joke.
You haven't parked the van yet?
Nope. I'm gonna finish up with something first, and I'll get to that in a jiffy.
What something?
Surfing Facebook. It's important.
Oh dear, it's an addiction.
Did they send you the results from your last checkup?
Nope. Did I tell you he hit my knee with a little rubber hammer? It was crazy. My leg went boing, and I laughed my ass off. Now, I do it all the time. Boing, boing. You try it.
I do like this chap.
About this TV show. You know, the one where you saw Victoria Baxter?
What's this TV show all about? I don't really understand what's going on.
Which TV show was it that Baxter was on today?
One with famous people nobody knows. They're having breakfast with journalists who don't know what they're talking about. And no one sees because they're on at a time when everyone's still snoring.
That sounds like ITV.
Are you sure she said she was looking for a nyo?
No. They asked her what she'll do now that she lives in Paris. She said she'd make a sweep of the antique shops in the city in search of Japanese art, which I have a soft spot for, especially for the carvings.
So she's going to be along for that Japanese art that we found in the
Did
other
she
room.
happen to mention anything about her love for tobacco?
Nope. Wait, yes. When they asked her how she liked her breakfast, she said, "It's even better than the French standards. Happy birthday. Only a good pipe could improve it."
Pipe. We need a pipe for her.
Why were they interviewing her in the first place?
Because they didn't have anyone else, I guess. But they said she is one of the most important collectors in Europe and wants to start her own little Japanese museum in Paris.
Fair enough. Neo's price.
How much do you think we can ask Baxter for the sculpture?
Before he lost his mind, Boris's job was to price things.
Oh, what a nuisance. But don't tell the boss I helped you, okay? Date? Origin? Author?
It was made by Unkei, the most highly valued sculptor from the Kei school in Japan at the end of the 12th century.
Conservation state?
It was in very bad shape, but Pauline's father, he did an amazing restoration.
Around 600,000 euros. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's not a bad payday, is it?
There's something I need to ask you about our previous life in New York.
Oh, Choke. Really? Again?
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain somewhere in my past there's a key to who I am and why I'm like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go into it. Dialogue City.
Now tell me again, how did we meet?
I was in the station, sitting on a bench, waiting for... you know.
I know.
You sat beside me, not saying a word. You offered me half a sandwich.
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain somewhere in my past, there's a key to who I am and why I'm like this.
Oh, okay.
I started to think that the demolished station was a church and that we were members of the Inquisition. Why did I think that?
No idea. You talked a lot of nonsense. I liked that because you were acting crazier than me. And you got food and things for us.
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain somewhere in my past, there's a key to who I am and why I'm like this.
Oh, okay.
He's going to keep saying that, isn't he? Right. Cadway Station, Choke and John, Immortality. I guess that's kind of what the point of the game is. But I guess I keep going back in time to find out who I am. Only time will tell.
Do you think I could ever become Choke again?
Well, Choke, you still are Choke. Younger, but time will change all that. You are less crazy, though. We're both improving, aren't we?
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain...
Skip that. Done that bit. Immortality.
What exactly was it like when you saw me die and then resurrect for the first time?
I laughed my ass off. I thought, so all that nonsense about eternal life is true.
I know we've talked about it a lot of... but I'm certain...
Oh.
Last one, Cadway
Do you
Station.
have any idea why I went to that station in the first place?
You were sure that Cadway was related to Cadwallader, and that Cadwallader had something to do with the Inquisition, and someone with ginger hair.
You never told me that before.
Maybe. Or maybe you've just forgotten that I have.
I know we've talked about it a lot of... but I'm...
Oh.
Right, we've done that. Someone with ginger hair. We had a... How do we get out of this conversation again? We had that little thing in here, didn't we? About the lady with the ginger hair. Even though the little square is a dead end and the van doesn't bother anyone, the Paris cops don't seem to see it that way. Can't do anything with it now. I'm going to go back in here. What I'm going to do first, actually, is click on... because it was this, wasn't it? The music that rejigs my memory. And then we'll try that front door. All these articles... yeah, blah, 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 blah. This thing, wasn't it? Sometimes out of the blue you hear a melody. See the image of a red-headed girl. What did he say? What ladder? Interesting. That doesn't hold anything up. I'm gonna turn the computer back on to see. I mean, can we turn the computer on? Can I? Pauline would have never let you buy such a mainstream laptop. She criticised the design, the graphics card, the processor, just about everything. Can we put that back in it? No. Can we... oh, you see, I can't put it back in now. It's disappeared. Let's Google Baxter. No, Google the Cross. No. Oh, let's click on that. You type in the URL or your website and the password that's in the email you send yourself every day. Go on then. Yeah, nothing. Well, there you go, nothing. Let's try it again. And we're on johnyesterday.com. Scar. Okay, let's have a look. Carry on.
When you die, you resurrect, but your body comes back to the shape it was in when you died for the very first time, and without any of your memories. So, although you had that scar erased with laser surgery, it's going to appear again if you die.
Also, I currently don't have that scar because I erased it. I wonder if Henry White is in this game. Kind of thinking he probably is. If you don't know who Henry White is, he was the bad guy in the first one. Spoiler alert.
Your best girl. Thanks to her, you've got a very worthwhile present. If the scar on your hand comes back, go to her and do whatever she tells you to do.
I still didn't Google Johnny yesterday. I forgot johnyesterday.com. Has anyone done it yet? Stop. Stop. There we go. Stop. Stop.
You work at the antique shop that Pauline inherited from her father.
That's Cadway Station from the first game. That's where we started. Oh, God. Slow. There we go.
Years ago, when you were known as Choke, you went crazy and lost your mind and ended up living in a derelict metro station in New York, where the psycho found you.
Any more?
Years ago.
No. Here we go. Ah, come on. Bit fiddly.
Down in the Cadway metro station, you made friends with another crazy street person. He was as nutty as you were. And what drove him crazy was that he couldn't accept the death of his son. Years later, you got him out of the loony bin they put him into and brought him to Paris, where he works with you and Pauline now.
That's nice. There's Henry White. Oh, come on. Click.
3 years ago, a totally crazy millionaire found you at Cadway, and he discovered that you were an immortal, and so he used you to become one himself.
He did. And that's the entire premise of the first game. Oh, there's that guy. Oh, yeah, Cooper.
The crazy tycoon wasn't alone. He had a hunting dog who did everything he was ordered to do.
We did that scar to him. That was a cool bit of the game. Yet somehow he survived. And that was, yeah, that's his fake mum.
White killed you, and when you resurrected with no memory, he lied to you. He gave you a false life, a false past, a false career, even a false mother.
There's a lot to take in here. Although, to be honest, it's kind of just recapping the previous game, isn't it? Which I kind of like.
Yet, although White manipulated you into finding the potion of immortality, you also discovered some things you weren't supposed to. When that happened, like at the Hotel Doré in Paris, he killed you. And when you came back, he manipulated you again, making you start all over again.
Any more? Oh, there is some more.
The last time that psycho killed you, he made you swallow mercury. That was a little mistake, because from then on, you started to remember small pieces from your past, which helped you to finish with him.
I wonder if you have to find Mercury in this one. Maybe get my memory back completely. Stop. Stop.
Your findings led you to the ruins of the Church of St. Fergus in Scotland, where you remembered how you were made an immortal, and where you threw the psycho into a well.
And that's where the game ended. So this is a little bit more information.
Hines de Orduña, founder of the Order of the Flesh, transmuted your body in 1501 so you could return from the dead. However, he excluded one of the ingredients from the potion of immortality, mercury, without which you come back without your memory. The weirdest thing is that Hines was in your dream. You met him as a boy.
So that's the guy that when I pulled out of the jail, he was the one that we met, wasn't it? Click on the coin. Be very specific in this bit.
The coin of judgment is the main ingredient of the potion of immortality. You believe that if you can find one, you'll be able to undergo the same ritual, this time with mercury, so that in the future you won't lose your memory again.
Oh, so I'm going to try and do it again. Do you reckon that subway token with a Y in it kind of could be it? Oh, this dude was awesome.
A mysterious blind master appears in your dreams, but only there, because his name is not in any history book. You don't even know in which era you met him.
That was a really awesome bit. I like that bit of the first game. Okay, so that's it. So we've been through all of that. What was his name? Something Adurf? Because it's Frida Kahlo, wasn't it? Backwards. Something like that. So that's the internet site. And we're back. You turn the door sign to closed so you can handle the Baxter affairs without interruption. You like to deal with customers though. Talking to people for a long time is hard because they always mention modern things you don't understand or famous TV shows you never saw. But you're really good at short interactions with clients, half professional, half personal. How many times have you cut down the price of those Aztec figures? Oh, there's a pipe. According to the information you found, the billiard pipe, surely of the Canadian variety, will be the perfect gift for Victoria Baxter. That's what we need. So I'm presuming that she's going to come in. I'm going to try and put this in there. If I click on that, and then click on that, the box will be a good place to put Baxter's pipe in once it's ready. Right, it's not ready yet, so let's have a look at it first. A Canadian-style billiard pipe. Perfect gift for Baxter once it's customized. Oh, do you think I need to give this to Pauline? Because she's got that magnifying glass, hasn't she? And a paintbrush. That's what I'm doing. I'm going now. I kind of feel like I should have a look around here. Right, if you finish the episode beforehand, the start of the next episode is going to be me sorting out a pipe. The light tells you it's out of ink. Oh, so the image you sent from the laptop can't be printed. Unless you get a cartridge. Again, Pauline had some ink. What are these? Sleeves? Kind of paper you use to decorate certain articles for your customers. Fancy. I'll probably have to put that in the box as well. Le Tout Petit. Those free brochures of Le Tout Petit are really taking their time to run out. It says a lot about how old things are here. Oh, let's have one of those business cards. The antique store's calling cards, almost as old as the articles themselves. And I've got one. Of course I need one of those. Anything else? I think that is it. Right, I'm going to try and put this in there. Tissue paper is the perfect decoration and it also helps avoid the article rubbing against the box. I guess I need to use that, but it's not ready. Right, okay, so we know what we're doing. It's just, you need to do it. Let's have a quick look around here. This lovely candelabra. The Chinese piece from 1960 that's been on the counter since the last time the lights were cut off. Oh, we probably need to do something here because it's giving me the option to. Pipe? Maybe the wax from those candles can help you to know too dirty. Box? Maybe the wax from those the wax from the candles to what? Don't really understand what it wants me to do. No, the wax is too dirty for something. No, we don't need to do anything there anyway. They're in the shop since its last owner gave it to Petit. They're false for the last 20 years. Every time someone asks about them, the person behind the counter, you, these last 3 years, says, "I'm really sorry, they have a huge sentimental value and they're not for sale." Use that. I mean, oh, they don't fit. Not even the smallest one. Let's leave that. Right, I think I'm going to... what am I going to do? Oh, I bet I can just swap to her. Should I just swap to her? Your turn, Pauline. Clunk, and I'm back. And I'm probably going to leave it there for today. And in the next episode, what we'll do, we'll get Pauline to go and see John and say, "Hey, John, how's it going? Have you by any chance got a pipe?" I'm going to be like, "Yes, Pauline, I've got a pipe. Do you want it?" She's going to be like, "Yes. Can I personalise it?" And you're like, "Go on then, let's do it." All of that is exactly how it's going to go. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. It's not exactly adventurous and exciting right now, but it's, you know, it's laying the foundations. This is, I think, about twice the length of the previous game. So previous game was 12, 13 episodes, something like that. So expect 20 plus episodes of this. So yeah, like I said, if you are enjoying it, please leave a like. Really appreciate it. And until next time, have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, whatever it is you're doing right now, and take care.